Hi there, we are the Nerd Couple. I am husband, this is wife.
Hello.
Her hand, if you join us for the first time, we buy, sell, collect retro, nerdy, gaming bits, etc. Today, CeX Haul time. This is all from that London, our capital, crapital, as it should be called. Yeah, we went to London for different reasons. Came back with this lot, and COVID.
Yay.
Yep, we came back with COVID. We went on the Saturday. You didn't feel great on the Sunday.
No.
I made you do a test on Monday.
Yeah.
You tested positive.
Yeah.
I felt fine. But I then started to feel a bit shit, and I did a test a few days later, and this was last week, and I have positive. So
Yay.
yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I know there isn't like Boris says, you don't have to wear masks and any of that crap now, but this is why near enough half the people we know at the moment seem to have sodding COVID.
But just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be more cases of everyone at the moment. Not saying they've got it off us. It's like, random people. My best mate who I haven't seen in months has got it.
I swear we were the only people wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And we still got it.
Yep. Yeah, this was about, I think, 3 CeX hauls. We were going to go around loads more, but we didn't bother. There's obviously the expensive DS games, the Master System, Blu-ray, Steelbook. There's a cool Xbox One game, which is sort of retro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Deadly Silence.
Yay.
A £40 DS game, which, does seem a lot of money, but is about £10-15 cheaper than the cheapest one on eBay. And amazingly for London, it's complete.
With the biggest manual ever.
I mean, look at it. I had to then lug this round bloody London.
I mean, it does have like every language.
Just to say, it's in your DS.
Yes.
I assume.
Yes.
It's not a 208 in one.
Nope.
Your dirty knockoff game.
Shut up, you bought me that.
You wanted it. Yeah, this was in the cabinet of retro stuff.
Yeah.
Which, right next to the massive Fallout helmet that you didn't notice. You noticed the little DS game, but you don't notice the massive Fallout thing that I point out to you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's basically a remake, or it's not even a remake, is it? It's just the first one, but with bits.
Yeah, just bits added on.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. If you play the normal mode, because there's 2 modes in this, there's one that's literally just the first one, whereas if you play Rebirth, it is literally just the first one, but it's got little bits added on here and there, so it's a tiny bit different.
It's a teeny bit. Is it worth £40 different?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was worth 40 quid. But...
Considering you can buy the remake one on Xbox Live, often on sale for like £4.
It's fun though.
The next couple were slightly irritating. Neither of these are brilliant value, and I always look in advance to see what they've got. And there was three Master System and 2 Mega Drive games I wanted. I ended up just getting 2 Master System games. One was a Genesis game, not a Mega Drive, which I know is technically the same thing, but I don't want Genesis. One they should have had in stock, and when I asked, the guy said, "Oh, it must have been it's been reserved." It's still online in the shop in there, so he was clearly lying and couldn't be bothered to go and find it. And the other one was another Master System game that didn't have instructions, like all of them.
Yep.
Not a single one had instructions. I didn't look at the Genesis game, that might have had, but it seems a rather odd coincidence that none of them in this particular one had instruction manuals. They're either taking them and selling them separately, or people are taking them out and returning it or whatever. I don't know. This isn't amazing value for camera for 30 quid. Like, there are ones on eBay for like 25, especially as it's, like I said, not complete. But I had a massive voucher that I wanted to spend.
Yeah.
And it's about, this probably cost me equivalent of £5 or something from stuff in charity shops or whatever. So, and I really like Alex Kidd. And I just found another Alex Kidd thing, and you'll see in a minute. Alien Syndrome. The one I thought I already had on the Mega Drive, but that was Alien... Something else. What's it called? I can't see it from here. There's another Alien that's very similar title. Yeah, I mean, look, if this was in my local CeX, this wouldn't have even been classed as boxed.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy went like, "You could buy a cheaper game and replace the box." And thank you, I'm not an idiot.
Like, no shit.
Like the other one, I can't even remember what it was, but it was in better nick, but it had a sticker like going down there, so
on the actual sleeve.
Yeah, so I couldn't have replaced it.
His head looks like a dick.
It's clearly a xenomorph. Yep. No instructions. But I mean, I think this was a little bit cheaper than eBay as well, so not complaining.
No. This is for me.
Dark Cloud.
Dark Cloud.
Is that like the evil version of the guy from Final Fantasy? And Fat Thanos.
Yay.
This is actually complete.
I know, I'm well happy with this.
It's amazing that we actually found this, considering I've been wanting to actually get you this for your birthday or Christmas for quite a few years, and they never have it in stock anywhere. One time they do, and you find it. So.
And I bought it.
Yeah, 20 quid. I think that was about eBay prices, weren't it? But like I said, they had 2 copies as well. So we checked, one had a manual, one didn't. Which one do you think? Which one did we get?
Very pleased with that.
Alex Kidd in Miracle World.
Yay.
This, like, you know, I didn't know whether to bother with this, but I still had a massive voucher left, so I thought, sod it. You can get it for about 13 quid new on eBay, but, you know, £12. I've completed it. I completed it the day I got it, because it's literally the original game, just with new graphics, and where you could switch between the graphics. And so, in other words, it's ludicrously hard. Like, people who think Dark Souls is hard, play this shit. But you can complete this with, like, cheats enabled on the get, or hint mode, or whatever the fuck they call it, so... But this comes with, a cool little... the manual that looks like a Master System game.
That's cool.
And also a double-sided inlay to make it look like a Master System game.
That's really cool.
Which I will be photocopying before I sell it. I'm just making a fake box for myself. Yeah, I was quite happy with this. It was a very easy, near enough easy 1000G as well. Batman and Harley Quinn Steelbook.
Yeah.
I love the terrible, like... I mean, yeah, fair enough, but...
Just stick it on the front.
I like as well that about a day or two later after I bought this, I checked and it had gone up to 12.
Got there just in time.
This already wasn't that cheap as well. There was one on eBay that was £7.50. So I did think this was a bit overpriced, but again, I couldn't find anything, and it was in lovely condition. So I thought, why the hell not? But then also the next one was like £15. So I think someone was just very undervaluing it.
Yeah.
And...
Yay, this is mine too.
When they... Quite a few CEXs suddenly seem to have this.
I'm so happy that they do.
Like one of our local ones has Series 2, which, when we don't have COVID, hopefully they'll still have, and we'll get it. Yeah.
I love this so much.
I remember you telling me about this all the time, and then I was like, are you sure this is the right thing? It's only a 15.
Yeah, it is only a 15, but...
Apparently it's like very violent.
Yeah, there are moments in it that will make you sort of go, ugh. There's one bit that makes me cringe, and it's very hard to make me cringe.
I was saying, you don't cringe.
No.
Yeah, I mean, not amazing because it's for, like, you know, for our capital city that has like dozens of CEXs and stuff. Okay, we only looked around 3, I think I said, but
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good
Stop
day.
rambling.
Other than COVID, it was a damn good day.
Yep.
Yes.
Like and subscribe, people.
Please.
Yeah. Au revoir.
Goodbye.